Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyazibuka ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo lama show. Siyaphinda ke futhi sikhulume ngama celebrities kanye nama YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. If it's your first time joining me today and you think this is a channel for you, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi kanye ne notification bell ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Kanti ke uma ngabe ufuna ukuba member balekile kule channel, there is a join button la ngezansi. Press it, it will give you instructions on how to become a member. And thank you so much to everybody that presses the thanks button, because that is what you do when you want to give money to the channel. And thank you so much to everybody that supports this channel by watching adverts throughout the videos. So today, I want to talk a little bit about Gogo kanye no Gogo Skhotheni, you guys. When I realized that these two ladies were actually friends, I was surprised, you guys, because obviously they're in the same industry. Izangoma, they are young and, you know, hip and fashionable, and they both had reality shows. And I felt like they are kind of in competition with each other, but it was a pleasant surprise to me that they had found a way to become friends, because of course they have a lot of things that are common between the two of them. So I was actually very excited to see that friendship blossom. But I did wonder about a lot of things, you know, how it works behind the scenes, because obviously we see them on social media, we see them attend functions together. Gogo Maweni has been on Gogo Skhotheni's show, even though we did not see Gogo Skhotheni on Gogo Maweni's show. But it was kind of like they are in competing positions in a way, but it was nice to see them as friends, okay? But they are influencers too, and we all know that influencer friendships or relationships do not last, okay? There's gonna be a point where friendship breaks down. I was so disappointed to realize that they were no longer friends, because I felt like it was really great to see them being friends, being in the same industry, doing the same kind of work. And you know, I had seen one live at some point where Gogo Maweni and Gogo Skhotheni were on a live, and just looking at their friendship, I could see Uguti. There were things that Gogo Skhotheni was doing, or that she believed in, that Gogo Maweni didn't really agree with on that live when they were doing that live, but she wasn't really saying. It was almost like, okay, friend, I'll support you, but honestly, I'm not understanding what you're doing here. It was a live where Gogo Skhotheni was talking about her wanting to do thwasa online. And Gogo Maweni had a lot of questions about it. About, you know, how are you going to do this, or how are you going to do that? And is this something that you can actually do and that Amadlozi can agree with? I like that she was having those questions, but she was still sort of supportive of her friend, you know. Also, when you watch the sort of like the reunion of the last season of Gogo Skhotheni's show, where Gogo Maweni was there as a guest, you know, I liked that they are both Izangoma, but you could actually see that there are things that between the both of them, they have different beliefs in, even though they are both Izangoma, so they don't agree on everything, but they were still able to be friends. It's like, I like that about their friendship. It's not like, just because you show me, then I'm going to agree with everything that you say, everything that you believe in. So I liked that even though Gogo Maweni was on Gogo Skhotheni's show, but she was still able to be like, listen, I don't believe in this, I believe in that. And there were times when there are differences in the way that they believe things should be done. But I liked it. I liked you guys. I liked it when Gogo Maweni showed up for Gogo Skhotheni's birthday. Remember, I think it was it the finale episode on Gogo Skhotheni's show. But I did think about, I wonder how Gogo Maweni is feeling that now that Gogo Skhotheni's show is so successful, and I'm actually not sure what's happening now with her show. And I did wonder as well when they actually became friends, because I thought if they are friends, I wonder why Gogo Maweni didn't get Gogo Skhotheni on her show, you know. But anyway, it was a friendship that we thought was going well, but it turns out that it wasn't. They had a breakdown in communication at some point in their relationship, and it happens a lot, you guys. When you are an adult, sometimes you're busy with your own stuff. Sometimes there's misunderstandings in communication, and obviously, in a way, they did fail in handling the situation in a matured way. And a lot of the times when you take a breakdown in your relationship and you share it online, the followers and the viewers will fuel the fire. Because the first live that I saw of Gogo Skhotheni talking about the falling out of their relationship, she wasn't really exposing of Gogo Maweni that much, you know. So Gogo Skhotheni was just talking about what happened. Listen, you guys, we're no longer friends. This is what happened. We had just a bit of a misunderstanding, petty stuff that I felt like they might still fix their relationship. But what happened is that when Gogo Maweni was having her live, the viewers started asking her questions, and some of them on the live, they would say things that Gogo Skhotheni didn't really say. Or obviously Gogo Maweni would not have a context of what was being said or the questions that Gogo Skhotheni was answering on her live. So it's almost like I don't understand this even about the celebrities. When you do a live and you're talking about whatever, the falling out of a relationship with another person, and then a viewer will come and say, but the person said this, and then you believe that viewer when a person has been your friend, you know, that why would you believe? Because it's like the followers want to see drama. They want the relationship to fall out. They want them to be doing these lives, going back and forth with each other. So I never really understand why people would do that. You do a live and then somebody says, no, but your friend said this about you, and you're like, oh really, she did that? Oh yes, I'm going to expose her, because this is exactly what you talked Maweni did. So I did feel like what started the falling out was really, really petty, but I feel like a lot of it has been fueled by my followers. But every time they do a live, they say that this other one said this and this, and then they're getting more and more upset with each other. Now they are starting to expose each other and talking about things that were their secrets. One of the things that Gogo Maweni revealed was the fact that Gogo Skhotheni, the tea that she sells is not hers. I think she repackages the tea and actually doesn't use the tea like she would want the people to believe, and it doesn't work and all of that. And one of the other things that she revealed that was really, really interesting for me was the fact that Gogo Skhotheni lied about the polyandry situation on her show, which I believed, you guys, because I do believe that there is no way that Gogo Skhotheni has two husbands, but we never see her take even a photo with any of them. The other husband is not on her social media, but when the show comes, she's talking about having two husbands. So Gogo Maweni actually exposed that it was a lie. It's something that she made up so that she can become famous. Gogo Skhotheni. So it is unfortunate that it has gotten to that point where they are exposing each other, because I feel like the fight really was just something that was petty, that they could have really just picked up a phone and called each other, went out for coffee and talked about the misunderstanding, because only now are we learning that their friendship actually was something that was actually new. They were still building it, because now Gogo Maweni is saying that they were not friends, they were just acquaintances, you know. So it was a new friendship in a way. So I really feel like with that misunderstanding that they had, they really could have called each other and acted matured and said, listen, friend, this is what I didn't understand. Why did you say that? Why did you post this? Why did you block me here? So that they could just understand each other and go on with their friends, instead of just listening to their followers and listening to the things that the followers tell them when they do these lives. And also, you do not have to do a live with every time that you have a fallout with a friend. Then you know you have to go on Instagram and do a live. But people just feel like they have to do that, and it always just fuels the fire, and it always just makes it more difficult for you to make up with your friend. So you guys, on as it is happening, obviously there's a lot of, we're going through a time in South Africa where everybody is a sangoma. So there's so many sangomas, everybody is somebody's kobela and everybody is somebody's thwasa. So today when I was going through Facebook, actually there is this one lady who is claiming ukuthi waye yithwasa lika Gogo Skhotheni, and she's talking about her experience dealing with the Gogo Skhotheni. Okay, and honestly, you guys, it's hard to decide in these situations if somebody is telling the truth or they just really want to chase clouds. Because I mean, it's like, if you had that bad experience with the Gogo Skhotheni, why would you wait until her and Gogo Maweni are having a falling out before you talk about this? But at the same time, we can't decide for people when they talk about certain issues that they want to talk about, you know. So this is what the lady says on Facebook. Her name is Siposetu Pikelela. She says, I went to Skhotheni for thwasa and I didn't finish. I had to leave. It's a story for later. Everything Maweni mentioned on her life is true. Skhotheni is a wolf in a sheep's clothing. I remember when I took this a selfie, we were at Maweni's Ntando. She's got a photo here. Those kids were graduating. School wasn't quite pleased with how we were treated there. Wizzy referred to us as a crash. We were upset because Wizzy was not about to cater for a crash of sangomas, to be continued. Okay, so here is the thing about doing something like this. Okay, do I believe that this happened with this woman? I don't know, you guys. And there's something else that I'm going to show on this video that makes me not believe this woman and feel like maybe she is chasing clouds. The thing about, if two friends are falling out and you choose a side, you put yourself in a very compromising situation, because should those two people decide that they are going to make up, then you know uzosala wedwa. This is what this is one thing that might happen with this woman, because it sounds like somebody that was close to Gogo Skhotheni, and I guess by doing this she is actually doing a side. On the comment section, honestly, you guys, there were people that were like, I wena, you're doing this because of the falling out of Gogo Skhotheni and Gogo Maweni. Other people were even saying that she is likely being sent by Gogo Maweni. Do I believe that Gogo Maweni will go as far as send somebody to write something like this? I don't, but I do believe so, that somebody might volunteer to do this in support of Gogo Maweni. Okay, and then she did another post after that. She says, hi guys, kuthiwa ngithule, wo, I'm shaking, nami ngiyesaba, his spiritual snake is real, it doesn't play phela. Honestly, you guys, I feel like here she's not revealing anything new. Gogo Skhotheni, on her reality show, she does reveal that in the what do you call it, in the hut where she works, and she wouldn't allow the other zangomas to go there because there's weird things that she has there that she keeps there. So I guess it wouldn't be something weird that she owns a snake. That is, if she does. Okay, and then she posted another one. She says, I would have lied too about having two husbands if I wanted to trend. Okay, ningandi papeli, I still say what my Winnie said is true. Here she was getting a backlash about what she posted, because obviously it is clear that there are possibilities of her just chasing clouds. And then she says there is more. Some are already coming with lies in in her defense, but I will stand firm in my truth. Amathwasane have burned each other in a blazing fire there. Amathwasane have hit each other with chamboks there, and the Kobela hits them herself and say, I do not regret it. Thwasanes sleep with married women there, and when the husbands come, she tells them to run away. So leave me alone. Allow me my own experience. You won't filter me now. I'm not scared. You do not enter dirty water and come out clean. Okay, so I guess she's just exposing a lot of the things that she says that are happening in Ntando, you guys. I don't think that it's new for all of us that in Ntando, we know a lot of weird things happen. There's people that have come out and claimed even like physical abuse. There's people that come out and claim sexual abuse. So she's claiming that this happens also here, and also people, you know, being intimate with each other while they are at Ntando. So that's what she's claiming, that it happens here. But in one of her comment section, one of the comments actually posted this photo, and this is one where she is like a few months ago, she posted a photo of herself thanking Gogo Skhotheni because she had just graduated. She said while she was at doing Ntando, she passed, which means she got her degree while at the same time training as thwasa, and she thanks Gogo Skhotheni. So one Facebooker was asking, so what about this? Because you just not so long ago posted this about Gogo Skhotheni. So at that time where I saw this post, she actually hadn't replied, because I was like, I'm also interested. You just posted, you know, this about her. Now she's like a bad person, and into yakhe kulalwa nabantu kunjani. So why did you do that? You know, so I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I mean, what she's saying might be true, but I just question the timing of her coming out with all of this. Is she not chasing clout too, you know? But yeah, guys, whenever there is war, sometimes people feel the need to take the side, when sometimes you just don't need to take a side, because these people that are fighting might actually make up before you even know it. So I wonder, you guys, how many more are going to come out with these kinds of stories, since these two are fighting now. But they just need to be careful, because they might just, Gogo and Gogo Skhotheni might just decide that they want to make up, and then they'll be left there fighting with nobody. Okay, anyway, you guys, tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Do you think that what this girl is saying is actually valid, or do you think that she's just chasing clouds? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. By the way, you guys, I do hope that they do make up. I do. Like, I did like their friendship. It was a new friendship. They still needed to work on it. But I do hope that they do work things out. Thank you so much. Ntando kakhulu.